dog life in Del Mar. Back at home, I got a dog pack today. We got Bella, the Maltese, and Annie with me this morning. Bella's staying for a few days with me. This cute little Maltese. I think I might get her hair cut or something. I might try to trim her hair or something, see how it goes. I just gave Annie a bath recently, but Bella might use a trim, get some practice on her. So yeah, got a sponsor today. My sponsor, teamelia.com, Teamelia, teamelia.com. Okay, great tea, great life. Jasmine tea, green tea, matcha tea, powdered milky teas, non-caffeinated herbal teas, chamomile, chamomile. I always say that. Teas shipped to your home in the U.S. Teamelia.com. Okay, so tax deductions. I have been we had to do taxes this year. Obviously, everybody had to do taxes. And since I've been doing Rover for the past 6 years, this was the biggest Rover claims that I've made. We went through a tax agent person like the Jackson Tax or something, and I did a lot of tax deductions. I was able to include a lot of things. I kept my receipts over the year. I took pictures of receipts and of a couple of things, and I was able to get a pretty big tax deduction. There's a lot of things that I can deduct or add, for my business, for my, as an independent contractor through Rover. You can still, you don't need an LLC. It helps, nice, it's good. I'm not sure what it does differently, but I didn't have the LLC. Look at this giant doggy here, big giant dog. So I was able to get taxes deducted. I selected crates. I had pee pads, receipts from pee pads that I kept. Some of the foods, like if I bought some treats, or even if I bought like certain meat specifically that I gave to the dogs, as long as I had a pile of receipts in my app, I saved it on the Stride app, and I also used the Stride app to track my miles when I was picking up my daycare dog last year. Over the years, I would I'd have daycare dog. I'd pick him up 5 days a week, drop him off 5 days a week. Rafi was with me. This Brittany Spaniel, big energetic dog. Started out small, ended up big. Started out an anxious terror, and now he's super friendly. I think Annie's gonna relieve herself here. I'm gonna pan over. Don't necessarily want. Whoop, there you I'll get that there. Clean that up right now. And so I would track my miles on the Stride app. There's a couple of apps for it. There's a lot of mile tracking apps. But if you were a dog sitting and you're going and picking up dogs and taking them places, turn that mile tracking app on. That way, your walk counts, you can deduct that. It's movement, it's time. It's a distance, so you can still track per mile. Okay, stay here, Bella. Stay. Right, picked it up. Mutt mitt. Mutt mitts are the best. Best bag you can get. So, any walks that I would do, I would track it from my home to the client's home when I pick up their dog. If I walk them around the neighborhood near me, I would keep it on, like if it's like because there was a park in between them and me, so I would keep it on. And I'm getting some tangles here. And so I track my miles, and that's like 54 cents per mile. Oops. This is the reason that I don't, oh my gosh, I don't like retractable leashes. I gotta find my leash. I ordered a couple leashes. This red one for Annie I ordered, but I need to get another one because apparently some of these dogs still show up with these retractable leashes, and they're just like a big pain. Constantly adjusting them, and then the dog is going to run out in front of a car. That's like the actual, come on, no, get out of there, let's move. That's like the real problem is it's really hard to control them, and then the dog will just run out of a car. And then sploot, have a flat dog, all because of these retractable leashes. But so like my mile tracker right now is on because I'm moving. I'm not in a car, but I'm moving. I'm doing my app, and every app that you got that involves some sort of thing of moving a thing. In this case, I'm moving one dog to another place, and so I'm tracking the miles and put it on my stride tracker. There's many other ones. There's like more than you can keep track of, but that's only one's pretty well popular among delivery people and apps people is the Stride. And I just and sometimes it'll ask, depending on if you have an Android or iPhone, what is this what are these miles for? Is it for delivery or other? I'll select other because this is dog walking, so it's other, my other apps. And then it was crazy. Tax time was pretty crazy with this year, because I have like 4 apps, Grubhub, Doordash, Uber Eats, Rover, and it's just like goes on, and the first tax lady, she fired us because she didn't want to mess with it. It was just too much. And the second tax lady, she kept at it. She just charged us at the end. So that's always a drawback. But if you're just a dog sitter, it's just the one app. It's kind of easier to do. It's not like the harder thing. But it's like if I have all these apps for my taxes, then each one is like having a job, and so it's another entry, and it's time consuming. But primarily if you're a dog walker, then you have the 1 or 2 apps. It's fine. And then track your miles and make sure you get a deduction. Leave it. Get out of there. Come on. Get away from there. Let's go. So the crate can be deducted. Pee pads, all those things. Really helps. So keep track of your miles. Don't be afraid to buy some supplies for your pet sitting business, and just save the receipts for tax time, and you'll get that money back. So it's not really the big burden. It's worth the investment if you save the receipt. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up here. We're going to end it now. Again, T-Milia tea. T-Milia.com. Great tea, great life. Jasmine tea, Jinmai cha tea, chamomile tea, not chamomile, chamomile. Non-caffeinated teas, blended black teas, powdered milky teas. In the U.S., shipped to your home. T-Milia.com. Thanks, everyone.